So this is what they call bomo. Is a cow skin, Nigerian delicacy. So see how I do it? Pieces. I cut it tiny. Just pieces by pieces. Pieces by piece. Alright. You know why I do it this way? Prince, come on. Let mommy finish. How I do it this way is that by the time you cook it so soft and tender, so right now as we finish cutting our meats, we keep it aside and then we kind of bring our okra. Remember, this is okra soup. Where I like to cut my okra like this because you know what, it's vegetable and I like to cut it, and when I'm eating it I'll be able to bite it, take a bite of it. Professional. What is here? Wow, we got our okra. So see, I like it to be like cutting into this. Sometimes some people make it tiny, and some people blend it, but I like it this way. That's my favorite part of the way I eat okra. So put it away. So our next step is like I said, I eat my okra with fresh fish, and guess what? Using this amount of fish for this very soup. Like I said, I love catfish, and I know some people don't like catfish, but I'm just saying this is what I use to cook it. Plus that is what they call bomo. It's a Nigerian delicacy. It's made of cow skin. So when you kill the cow, you cut the cow, you roast it and clean it. It goes through a lot of process, and then voila, is there. So now this is my okra. So what is remaining here is I'm gonna cut my onions, and then I cut my peppers because I like to use a fresh pepper. I like my okra to be spicy. I like spicy food. I'm gonna cut my pepper and cut my onions. And guess what? We'll be ready to mix. So come with me. Let's do this. So I'm going to first of all move away the fish. So now I'm going to cut the onions. Even though I'm going to blend it, I would like to clean it up. Clean it up. Yeah. Clean it up like that because some of them get messed up inside. So I'm gonna shut. Oh, well, other than that, oh my God, I love chicken, I love spicy. I grew up with a family that's, oh my God, you cook the food, you eat it and you're crying. Not a crying, it's a tears of joy, tears of, it tastes good, that's me and my mouth, cheese, oh, but you keep eating it. And then you sometimes you shed tears, and oh, me, it is hard, but you eat it, you know, it tastes good, it's, your taste bud is enjoying it, but your mouth and your lips are not enjoying it. So that's how we used to cook. So, now that I've done this, so I'm going to put it inside the blender. The blender. I'm going to blend it together. I'm going to blend it together. I'm going to blend it together. I'm going to get a little water inside. Make it easy to blend. And the next thing I'm going to get is something like this called crayfish. This is what I'm talking about. You see? This is a crayfish. Roasted crayfish. And this is blended crayfish. It's the same, but you blend it and then it become like a flour. So what I do is I take some of this crayfish, which I just show you. This is how to do it. I get them all together and make me a delicious meal. I love to, and remember I told you I cook this soup with the fresh fish and the fresh catfish and then dried catfish. So in Nigeria they have this dry catfish that's so amazing, and you will say, oh, but they're all catfish. I know they're all catfish, but they have different tastes because this one is smoked. It have a different taste and flavor in the soup than a fresh catfish will give you. So my thing is that I like to add different flavor. That's what make my food very unique. Because when I add different flavors together, I'm gonna put a couple of smoked catfish into this meal. My okra to be rich with fish, meat, not red meat. I don't eat red meat. And so now I'm gonna blend it. The pepper, blended pepper and onions, I'm gonna pour it inside here, right? So remember when we soaked that? We soaked this with warm water. Now it's ready to be washed. Can you see it? All right, it's ready to be washed. See, it's now soft and tender. Yeah. Even though the water is still very hot, so I'm gonna wash it. See as I wash it, and it come out like this. Really cool stuff. This is the smoked fish. I'm gonna boil it a little bit so that I'm gonna boil it a little bit. You see, you can see. So I'm gonna boil it a little bit so we can, yeah. Then here we come back to this one. We come back to this. We're gonna rinse it 2 times. Now, see, it's clear. So I'm gonna definitely keep it here separate, because you know what, this one is gonna be really cooked to be well done. When I'm done with the other one, I'm gonna cook it to be very soft and be ready to be used. Nigerian red oil. Don't mind the bottle. They just use this to store it, so it doesn't matter the bottle is inside. So I'm gonna. Can you see me? Okay, let me put it over here. I'm gonna add some red oil in that pot. While I'm using to. Alright, we got some red oil here. Yeah. With this red oil, I'm gonna pour our original cut. But before that, I'm gonna soak it with water. This is the one more. So this one. You see, this is it. So this is what it looks like after boiling. It's very soft, but now I'm gonna wash it. This is the skin of the fish. I really like the skin of the fish when I get to the okra, so I'm going to keep it. I don't know if you don't like it, you can throw it away. But as for me, I like it, so Make sure you scavenge very well for bones, because you don't want to get choked with the bone in the okra. And this is the head, which is going to be thrown away, because here I have this beautiful fish. So the taste of this very fish and the taste of this. So the meat is cooking. It's almost done. See, it's soft and tender now. So the next thing, I put under the dry fish. I mix it inside, and then let it cook for a little while to soften. So I already mixed the prawn and then the dry fish, the smoked. And so the meat has cooked tender, so I've added some prawns inside and the dry fish. As you can see, it's boiling. So if you see, I have some prawn there, and I have some dry fish, and I have some what they call pomo, Nigerian pomo. So you can see I have some prawn there, I have some dry fish, and I have pomo, and I will let them cook for a little minute. Meanwhile, this is the fresh catfish, so I'm going to pre-cook it before I transfer it into this sauce for the main dish, which is okra. So as this is cooking at this moment, I'll let it cook for about another 10 minutes. I'm going to add some spice on the fish, that's fish spices, and then cook it. Before I'll add some salt for tasting. Finally, we've made this a wonderful. This, okay. Come closer. You see this? The pomo is so softened. The fish is softened. The prawn is softened. What they call crayfish in Nigeria. So see, softened. So now the next step of my cooking is, this is what they call crayfish, blended crayfish. Like I said, crayfish in Nigeria is the prawn. The prawn, that's what they call crayfish. So we blend it and use it as spice for soup in Nigeria. So I'm gonna put a few spoons of blended crayfish for taste and for seasoning. I like to put a little bit more. So yeah, and that's for it now, and that's on it. I stir it. Can you see that's delicious? It's already deliciously looking. Without look at. I like when I bite my okra. It's full of delicacy. There's a lot of stuff to bite. There's a lot of meat. There's a lot of fish. Oh, that's how I like it. Oh my gosh. I make it really thick because I like my okra to be really thick. Really thick. I don't like it to be watery at all. So I'm gonna add the obono and I'm gonna stir until mix, perfectly mix. So you see what I mean? You cannot add fish doing it like this. As you can see, it's thickening really good. Thickening really good. Very good, and you see, thickening so well. Thickening so well. Can you see it? Thickening so well. You have to stay so that no bone in the middle. See, really thick, you know. Okra is slimy. I don't know how to eat okra then. Amazing, look at that. It's thickening, so thickening. So thickening. I love it like that. So thickening. Oh yeah. So we're almost done. Stay with me, we're almost done. This, then I call it Cameroonian pepper. It's really spicy. Remember I put a fresh pepper initially? Now this is Cameroonian pepper. It's spicy because I like it, so I have to add a little more to make sure it has the amount of spiciness I want the soup to have. So I add the pepper. Ooh, by this time it's really thick. Now it's time for me to add my okra. Time to add my okra. See? Guys, okra is in the pot. You did it so far. You see how thick it is? I love it that way. Yay. Can you see? Once you add the fish, your job is done. Trust me. So I'm gonna add this no. Remember when I showed you to you before? No cube. That is my really tasty seasoning for the meal. I add a little, just one. Because I've added one in the fish, remember? So this one is going to add it like that. Be careful on where they burn. Okay, now that we have done this, the fish is pre-cooked now. So what do we do? What do we do now? Let's put some water in here from the fish. Okay. Okay, you see what I mean? If you pour too much water, the thickness will go away. Now we have added some little water from the fish. And look at how it is. Can you actually see this? Ooh, shit. Can you actually see? Every piece of this okra is yummy. It has meat all over. It has fish all over. It has prawn. What else can I say? What else can I say? Princess K, you can cook. Okay. I want to add a little more water into it because the fish has to cook inside this a little bit. So now that we do this, I tell you this is tasty. we have to add our fish now. Remember? We have to add our fish. Okay? Our pre-cooked fish, and you can't stay when you add it because see how this has come up already. You see? So I'm gonna try my best to make some fish go down so they can get the flavor, you know, bring out some okra because they've been cooking. So, and I'm gonna cover it for 5 minutes and voila, we're done. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. You see how thick? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can you see that? Oh, that fish. Can you see that? And I bet you this is so delicious. You see that? You see that? You see that? Woo! Woo! Okay, so we're gonna cover it for half a minute, like some Nigerians do. So, see, right now is all done. Trust me, it's all done. I'm gonna turn off the light, and I'm gonna turn off the light. I'm gonna turn off the light. And this is what they call agidi. Agidi. I don't know what they used to make it though, but this is one of Nigerian. So they use it to eat okra, and they use different kind of fufu. They use different kind of thing. But today, I'm gonna serve this okra with this wonderful. Whew, man. Oh my goodness. What can I say? What can I say but yummy? See my fish? I don't want to put so many in this place, but I want you to see how it came out. Oh. Okay, I got the big one. This. So. Oh yeah, can you see? Can you see? This is so beautiful. So beautiful. Food is ready, yay! Food is ready, Prince. Oh yeah, oh yes, okay. Okay, we are done for today. And then I am gonna get a taste of it. Oh, stay one place. Oh, you see? See how I like the okra? See how I like the okra fresh? Yummy. And you can grab this and okra. See, as you grab the okra, you grab that. You grab all kind of fish and meat. Oh my God, see?